is Cheyenne, Rayne.
I'm Birkedahl for Smoldering Flame Cosplay.
We're here today at Taiyou Con in Mesa, Arizona. I am personally super excited to see all the cosplays that are here today. What about you?
I love the cosplays. As you can see, I'm doing my own cosplay. My hat won't stay on my head.
She looks amazing though.
But that's the problem with all cosplayers, you gotta look perfect. And today there are a lot of good ones out here today.
So we're gonna go check out what's going on at the con. You wanna come with us?
오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일.
We're here with Landa and Christina V, who are both voice actresses. Can you tell us a little about yourselves?
Let's see. Well, some of the voices that I'm known for are Lychee Fei Ling from the Blaze Blue games, Kasumi in Dead or Alive 5. Let's see, Rina and Luminous Art 2, Little Queen in Trails of Graces, Boy Boy in Redline, the anime film Redline, and Kyoko Sakura in Madoka Magica, and a lot of others.
Wow. Nice.
My name is Christina V. In addition to voice acting, I also sing in video games, and I've directed some. Adventure Time, Hey Ice King, Why'd You Steal Our Garbage is my most recent project that came out, and I got to sing the opening theme and the final boss battle and a couple stage themes. Skullgirls, I cast and direct and played Sabal. Blaze Blue with Lauren, I was Noelle Vermillion and other characters. And Homura Kemi in Madoka Magica. I'm in an episode of Pokemon. I'm in Heroes of New Earth, League of Legends, Dynasty Warriors, and many other video games.
It's quite impressive.
That is a lot of stuff. Talented ladies. So are you guys working on any current projects that you're allowed to share with us?
Unfortunately, usually when it's current projects, we are not allowed to talk about it as much as we want to, but
Understandable.
yeah.
I'm currently in a show called Rayne no Lagrange, which is going to be on a website. It's going to be on Neon Alley, that's what it's called. And I'm also producing a music video, an animated one, and I'm working with a studio in Japan that's doing they're currently animating it right now.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, I look forward to seeing that. So what can you guys pick as your favorite role that you've done?
It's kind of a toss-up between, I change this answer all the time because I find other reasons to love all my characters. I'd say my two favorite are probably Kyoko and Lychee. Those are my two favorites. Out of the two of them, if I had to choose one, I'd probably say Lychee. Because she's very close to my heart because I played her quite a few times. So probably Lychee.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Noelle too because we know the character so well. And but I also love the opportunities that being in League of Legends has brought me, getting to travel and host events, and also K-On! We did live performances with the other voiceover actors, and that was really fun.
So I'm a big fan of Adventure Time and of Madoka Magica, so I'm familiar with both of your works. So it's really awesome.
Is there any particular role that you found most challenging?
Kyoko was really challenging.
She's a challenging character.
It's funny because a lot of people think that I'm saying the name wrong, but it is Kyoko, but when you say it really fast, it's Kyoko. So it sounds like Kyoko, but really, I do know how to pronounce it right, I promise. She was pretty challenging because that's usually not the range that I stick to, so it was out of my comfort zone. Not only that, but her character is, she's very, she's had a past, she's had a difficult past, So you kind of have to carry that along with the kind of attitude that she has when we first meet her. And not only that, but she's not the nicest person in the world. She's a bit blunt, and that's kind of the opposite of myself. I'm not usually very abrupt and blunt with people. So it was a bit of a challenge because it's completely opposite from my personality. But then she gets a little softer, you know, throughout the series, and then I kind of relate to her more.
Yeah, I noticed with Kyoko, she is very angry.
Yeah.
And was that hard to find, like the anger inside of you, or something to help portray that?
Well, when I found out about her past, it was definitely easier to feel that anger because I felt angry for her, with no spoilers, of course, but the wish that she had in mind just totally backfired, and that broke my heart for her. This whole show breaks my heart for all the characters, so it's depressing, but that's why you love it.
That's true.
And as for me, it's kind of the same, that Homer was very challenging, but luckily it was kind of, it's easy voice to access. But there was a character I played named Leanne Schur in Dynasty Warriors, and when I auditioned for the character, I thought there was no chance that I'd ever get cast in this kind of role, because she's very like deep voiced and talks very precisely, and suddenly I had to, because I thought I was going to get the cute girl, because that's what I always usually get. But yeah, so I was doing this role, and it's set in like feudal China, so like suddenly it's like this intense language and really kind of deeper voice and very slow paced, and I just thought it was really challenging and interesting to get to play that kind of role.
It's the opposite for me. Usually I play the older women that have the deeper voices. Yeah, exactly.
And the boobs.
And the boobs. And the boobs. So finally here I am playing about a 13, 14-year-old girl with no boobs, and she's very high pitched. So it was definitely a challenge, and it was definitely different from what I usually play. So it's the opposite effect.
So you guys attend a lot of conventions?
Yeah.
This is a pretty small convention here compared to the larger ones I'm sure you guys usually go to. Have you still been enjoying it? I mean, how do you feel being here?
Oh, it's great. I love Taiyou Con. I've had a blast so far, and
Beautiful here.
it is, yeah, especially during this time of the year. It's very nice here. I always love to go to conventions because I love to see people that I don't get to see very often, out of town friends, and I also love to meet the fans of the video games that I've been in and the anime shows that I've been in. All that. It's really great to meet people who really appreciate the shows. And I don't mean just the performance of the voice actors, but just the show or video game in general, because then we can all nerd out together.
Yeah.
So
I also feel really motivated after conventions, like, yes, I can't wait to work again. It's going to be better next time.
Yeah.
Can't wait to share with people at the convention new projects. So.
That is really awesome. All right. Well, you.
I just have one more question. You guys worked on Madoka Magica together. How was that? Did you enjoy working with each other?
Well, Christina and I have worked on a couple of projects together. Not as many as people think we have, but we have worked on a few projects together. And it's always fun to work with people that you've worked with before, especially when we went to the premiere of the Madoka movie. That was fun because we were actually sitting in the movie next to each other. And as we were watching it, I lean over and I say, gosh, I feel so bad for Homura. Oh my gosh. And we just, we were laughing because we remembered funny moments in the booth while recording the series.
Yeah, it's a completely different experience now, especially since we had a blooper reel.
Yeah.
So every time like a scene would come up that we parody, we just like start giggling, and it's like completely inappropriate for the scene.
Yeah, so people would turn around and look at us like we were laughing. Yeah, the bloopers are actually on YouTube. Somebody recorded them at Anime Expo, so they're up there. They're absolutely hysterical. So it's inside jokes, but people will get them once they see them.
No, I know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much.
It's an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Love the ears.
Oh yeah, I forgot to join those.
I have the same.
I can't take her seriously with the ears on.
I'm like, oh, so serious acting.
So serious.
You forget you have them.
Acting is so challenging.
She has them, yeah.
Serious business.
Well, thank you.
That to everything.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Alright, so Taiyou Con has been completely amazing. We've had so much fun interviewing our cosplayers and our voice actresses. We hope you enjoyed the